everyone, this is Ep12, and welcome to episode 12 of Ep12's Let's Play of Project Architect 2, where I'm using up all the energies. Let me tell you, I burned through my buffer of energy very quickly here. And this little dinky, so it generates 800 FE per tick? Really? It doesn't feel like it's generating 800 FE per tick. Can you confirm that? Like, is that for sure? Are we sure? Are we sure we're generating 800 FE per tick? That is per tick, right? Yeah, that's what it says it's generating. Doesn't feel like 800, but, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Just doesn't feel like it's going up that fast, right? I mean, granted, we're using a little bit of energy. Like, we're not using a lot, right? This guy can't be using all that much, can he? Passive drain around 25. So, yeah, we're generating, like, 775, right? Yeah. I don't know. Keep an eye on it. But hey, my miner's doing a good job. So check this bad boy out. I've got 25 dark matter, which equates to 3.5 million forge energy at the moment. And all I do is flip the lever, right? And then what it does is it starts mining, and it just puts anything of decent value in here. Now, I will say down here, we're getting a lot of clovers just because we happen to be in Cloverland. But aside from being in Cloverland, we're also getting things like emeralds, which is nice, and dimensional shards, and whatever these geo dudes are, and some nuggets and some twigs, and generally I avoid the twigs, but you get the idea. But look, all the stuff happening, and then boom, another dark matter. So this is working really well. And if I want to, I could just trash what's under here, but like I think the real plan should be that we dump into a chest and then sort, and then like make sure we capture and collect our dimensional shards and emeralds and anything else that might be down there, right? But if we peek over this cliff, we'll see like, dude, it's the old quarry. The old quarry, look at that. I mean, it's been so long since I've had a quarry set up. Are we even hitting bedrock? We may not be hitting bedrock. I may need like a bigger shape guard to happen here. How dangerous would this be? So I'm currently at negative 19. We have a long ways to go from here. I bet I could get even more stuff if I bumped this guy up to like a 400 range. Would that be cool? Right? Now if I start you, are you back at chunk 0? Yes. Now hopefully you're gonna hit bedrock down there. Oh yeah, look at him go. So that'll be better, right? Because now we're gonna go down further. Yeah, that's loud. Oh, now we're out of power. But as long as we hit bedrock, I'm cool. Because, like, all the good stuff is down here, right? Like, we just got some way better stuffs down here. So I hadn't even noticed until I went over to show you guys that we hadn't hit bedrock yet. I assumed we would, because I figure, well, I guess we're going down 100-ish blocks, so we're not quite, yeah, I guess it makes sense that we wouldn't hit bedrock, right? Because I think that 200 is like 100 up, 100 down, right? So if we're going 100 blocks down from where we're currently at, yeah, that's not going to be great. So 400 is probably where we want to be. Oh look, there's bedrock. Call that a win. Hooray! I need some kind of like don't take fall damage boots. But as you can see, we run out of power pretty quickly. But that's okay. We're getting a lot of dark matter pretty quickly. So now I can just take this dark matter and be like, boom, EMC. Look at that 4 million EMC we just dropped into our tablet. Dyer's very excited about that, can you tell? Yeah. So now we can pop home, and that sounds cool. Now, apparently I clicked this guy onto a stone, shift-click him onto a stone cutter, and I'll get stuff. Sweet. Okay, I got stuffs. Okay, so you guys go in there, and we are good to go. So hey, now we have lots of EMC, or at least, you know, lots more. So I think what we should do is get back to auto crafting, right? And stuffs. Does that sound like a plan? So what kind of smelter can I get? Because I would like something, you know, faster-ish. I guess, oh my goodness, this guy, they spawn a lot. I'm just saying. Now, I might want this guy because he looks cool, right? Diamond effectiveness against a block, durability, it's, you know, cool. I don't know what that green thing is. Is that some kind of luck dude? Yeah, 1.5 luck. That's not the same as fortune, though, right? I remember, like, luck not being at all exciting. Get more experience gain, a little mining speed, some sockets. That could be a cool pick to use. 5 diamonds and emeralds, huh? If I did that, and I did that, and then I came over to you and said, let's trade, please. That could be my new pick. I take that. And this pick, I'll just trash it. You know, he was a trustworthy pick. Seriously though, I'm gonna have to like... So like part of me wants to get rid of wandering traders, the other part is like kind of want to be able to get more of this, just so I can eventually crush them down into like the gem dust and whatnot. So we'll see. I like the idea of a netherite furnace. Does that sound cool? Because we have the iron furnaces mod. Another one that like I rarely use, but like probably like trying to do things different, right? I'm gonna like see how much I can avoid mechanism this playthrough, just because I always use mechanism. That could be fun. Yeah. Is that cool? We could totally do like iron furnaces, right? So is netherite furnace like the best, or is there something better? So from there you can get a rainbow core, which can make a rainbow furnace. Will generate 50,000 RF a tick if all other furnaces are generating power. One of each tier of furnace must be an active generator, not have a full buffer. Got it. Understood. Okay. Because like the iron furnaces mod, I think can like generate power or use power, converts furnace into a factory, use power for heat instead of fuel, right? Augment generator, right click to insert heat from furnace will generate power, right? So it no longer smelts items. And then you can have speed and fuel efficiency and all that stuff. But like here, let's start with nuclear furnace from the Enlightened mod. What mod is this? I'm not familiar with Enlightened. Goodness, there's a lot of stuff in here. The mod I'm not familiar with. Cool. I should put that on my to-do list to look at. A radium lamp, nuclear furnace. Yeah, something to check out. So, let's get a netherite furnace. So I assume, so it's really not hard to get at all, right? Like I don't have to like tier up through all the furnaces. That would look accurate. Wow, we need a lot of things though. Magma cream needs slime ball and blaze powder. Right, and then magma cream needs slime ball, and then we're going to need some ancient debris. Probably around 12-ish of you. Boom. 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 A few more. Obsidian. Cool. Are we close? I think we're close. I'm going to actually just put you over here so I don't forget what we're working on. Oh, I need an obsidian furnace. Okay, yeah. I thought I had to tier up through it, but I thought for some reason this was the like I was like, oh, we just need a piece of it. Okay, no, that makes much more sense. Yes, normally you have to tier up through things. So you can become a copper furnace, right? And then we can tier it up. So iron, yeah, silver. So we are going to need a gold block either way. That's okay. We can make this. I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm rich. Like I'm flush. I'm flush with EMC. Look at this. I'm going to grab a stack of diamonds. Nothing. Ain't got nothing on me. All right, maybe half a stack. And I'll put the others in there, right? Maybe not too crazy. Right? And then you can become crystal with an Eye of Ender. Hook time 40. And then you can come obsidian if we get some more blaze rods. Yeah. And then you're cool. All I need is some soul sand and some netherite. Let me go jump on my things for a sec. And at some point I'll get a better way of handling this. Because I can't do this forever, right? Alright, so we should have enough netherite now to make 4 of these dudes, which be... Here we go! Sweet. Netherite furnace. Now, if we wanted this thing to run on forge energy, we would do a augment by way of factory, right? All we need for this to happen is a piston, right? And then this factory augment goes in here. And we're gonna like 100% make this. Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking. Sweet. And he's building up power. And that's cool. And then like, I'm assuming... Why you no connect? Do I have to like break and replace you to get you to recognize? There we go. Woo! Awesome. And this can do like auto input, auto output, all that cool stuff, like respond to redstone. Like overall, super good mod, right? But now if we need like a bunch of iron, let's say, which by the way I do, I can do like this. And that's really cool. And that's way faster than you would get if you decided to go the mechanism route of things, right? Like, super cool, that route, right? Like, I like that. And obviously, this will not live here forever, right? Like, this is not a permanent locale for this. I'm just, like, getting things going. You know, as we expand our base, we'll start, like, you know, auto crafting, and we'll like do all the things, and like there'll be like, you know, standard automations going in. But like I said, I'm trying to do like a take a different approach thing. So like I rarely use this mod, right? Like, you know, there's stuff and things that I want to try. Like just do a different kind of deal, right? We even throw like, you know, I don't even know if I need a speed augment in there, right? We could probably throw like one of these in, but like also who cares, right? Like I kind of don't. At least not right now. Like I don't know how much RF per tick it's using to cook in this netherite furnace, but like it cooks so fast, right? Like if I were to get, let's just for the sake of argument, right? Let's throw like another stack of gold in there, right? If I wanted raw gold, and we did that, right? Like, are we even losing? We are losing a little bit of power, but it didn't take long to be done. So, like, I'm cool with that, right? All right, I may have overdone it a little bit because we're getting kind of full down here on this thing. 4,000 items, you know, runs out quick. But if I just snag a bunch of that, that should clear up. And now, when I do my pattern provider craft, we should be cool. Auto crafting works. So if we go check down here, you should be having a good time, right? And you're doing all these things. Now, these things need, like, acceleration cards. They need to be updated. There's a lot of improvements I need to do here. Very, very, very clearly, without a doubt. Absolutely needs to hurry up and not be dumb about stuff. Now, why? That's right, you are correct. Yeah. So we just need to... Yeah, that all looks good, actually. So, like, all the redstone's going to make its way into here. All the silicon's going to start making its way into here, right? And that should be cool. Now, in fairness, what I probably should have done is made a few acceleration cards first. I think I could, like, cancel you. I made a few acceleration cards first. That would have been smarter. Yeah, because we're going to need you guys, right? So let's get, like, you, and you. Because we only have, like, one processor, so I can't parallel it yet. Soon, yes, but not quite yet. But if I do that, and I do... Well, you are going to take your sweet time, aren't you? Are you functioning? Should be working. Aren't you stocking printed silicon? Should be. Now that I think about it, I think I think this needs to be first, doesn't it? Now you're behaving better. Cool. All right. Acceleration cards are more of a go now. Huzzah! I'm going to need you done manually because I pulled them out temporarily. All right, next up will be the molecular assemblers, right? So let me put these dudes in here, and we want 77. Sweet. And that should be relatively quick, but if I want to speed it up even more, I can accelerate this thing, because he needs a lot of those, right? I don't think we need much else of anything else. Yeah, it's just going to be the gold ones. So the only one left to accelerate are these two, and maybe this guy, right? Which might not be a bad idea, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, we need a lot of that dust. And we might go with a different route for crushing that down to dust at some point, but eh. Alright, so now, should we void out this area? Seems pretty cool. Oh, wait. Undo. Oh, hello, monsters. Did I go too high? I may have gone too high. Only up 4. That's better. Hello, spider. Hello, things. I need a better weapon. That a coolish looking basement? And then I can do the same thing here, just a depth of 1. Is that cool? I mean, it feels cool to me. Alright. And then my Feral Flare Lantern should take care of everything. Let me just get an elevator down there and a bunch of bricks. So you guys go away. Elevator, I think, knows, and then bricks. And that should be cool. And then we'll need you guys ready to go. So this is where this thing is going to live, right? Let's get this a little bit of a bigger area. Does that sound cool? Might have been a little bit too big, but meh. Let's do... Is 5 not enough? 7 will be good. I do love my gadgets, don't I? Oh, we ran out. Nah, more bricks, please. I'm gonna have to, like, not have a Silk Touch version of my exchanger, I'm thinking, when I do stuff, because the raw ores do not have EMC. Okay. And then you're just gonna build to me. We'll just fill in any holes. Is that cool? Excellent. And then Feral Flare, take care of the rest. Alright, and that is going to wind up being in the basement. So are you done with all that crafting or not quite yet? That is the question, my friends. 77 molecular assemblers, ready to go. And then I think all I need now is anchors. So if I got some iron... I don't think we need a particularly large number of them, but having a few wouldn't hurt. And I'm pretty sure that'll repair itself, right? Pretty sure that should be repairing itself now. Oh yeah, it is. Nice. Look at it go. Alright, cool. So let's get ready to do this thing. Alright, so if my map is correct on this, right, we're going to have 1, 2 blocks above wherever we split, right? Because when we split, wherever we split, we're going to have a layer of interfaces and then a layer of assemblers on top of it, right? So we'll split here and then interfaces and then assemblers, right? So that'll be that. And then hopefully we have enough space. And if not, we might just have to drill into the floor like one layer deeper. And if that's what we have to do, I can manage that. Cool. All right. So then you are going to be anchors, and you're just gonna up, down, left, right. I love this chandelier design. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I use it on literally every AE2 playthrough, I do. I think it's just the coolest, right? And then it's going to be you guys on all sides. Okay. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And then we want pattern providers all the way around that. Now, hopefully these aren't consuming too much power just by sitting here, but I guess we'll find out, right? I guess we will. I guess we'll learn pretty quickly if this becomes a problem. Now, pattern providers go on top of all these dudes. Okay? With, pretty sure we want, I don't think it matters if it's a dense or not going down the middle, but I'll just do it. You may not even realistically need this, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on top. Now, I wish I could copy paste this and like save it as a template, but unfortunately, a lot of AE2 stuff does not tolerate that all that well. They're all like, it's not the blocks per se, but it is the cables that are a little bit of a problem. Like they are not cool with that. And then we just put molecular assemblers all around it. Now, I don't think we are quite flush with EMC enough that we can acceleration card all these things. But what I will endeavor to do, and I always say this because you know Dyer, I don't always manage to carry through on these kinds of promises, but at some point I will remember how awesome it was to have super speed crafting in ATM9, and I will probably upgrade these guys to extended moleculars, right? Which I think would be even faster, and that would be cool, right? So I ain't gonna make any promises, but I'll do what I can do. It shouldn't be hard to upgrade these guys, realistically. I don't think, at least. Okay. Is this cool? Want to say yes? And then we have 4 remaining? Yeah, buddy. And that should be awesome sauced. All right. So now we should have 32 channels in use right there. Boom. And that is cool. Right? That is super cool. And now we have tons of pattern providing room for all the patterns we might want. And I can move them now into there. So you guys can sit here with this. And everything else, that'll be cool. Right? And now, you guys. And now we have pretty much carte blanche to start truly automating all the cool stuff that we would want to automate. Does that sound cool? I think so. All right, so the good news is, I'm doing all right on storage. Not great, though. B, I'm doing all right on power. This thing's filling up. So if I pop over to here now, we can go get ourselves some more EMC, right? All I got to do is flip the lever. And the lever's running, and we're getting stuffs, right? And we're just like clearing, 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 clearing. And then suddenly resources at some point? Yeah, buddy. And it's going to be all the stuff from underground, and that'll be great. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this should continue to run when I'm not here, because I did chunk load it. So if we pop home, we should see this guy rapidly running out of power, which is fine. And this guy, you know, continuing, and that's all good. Nice. All right, so now let's look at, like, pattern-y type stuff. I might want another one of these extended pattern providers, and for that, we're going to need, like, half a stack of diamonds to be chilling. And remember, we're getting more EMC right now, so I think I can manage. So let's start with that. Let's get our cables. Okay, you're cooking pretty good. I might want some more acceleration cards. And that could be cool. And I probably want to teach you how to make 16K storage cells. I think would be cool. Yeah, I like that plan. 16K storage cells. I need you to know how to make one of these, right? So you're cool, and you're cool. And that all looks good. And then we can add some other stuff. We should be able to add, like, crafting units. Yeah, I think I want you to know how to make crafting units for sure. And then while you're at it, get me more patterns. Can you get me like 30 of them? Yes, if I grabbed more glowstone, which is easy to do thanks to EMC. Sweet. All right. That looks good to me. All right, so now we've got that. Could I get let's get like 3 of these. We're gonna need a lot more gold. That's gonna be a lot. It should be doable though. So Certus, not blocks, but Certus, gold. Right? And that's nice and quick. And you're draining. That's okay, we'll manage. Cool. Just a bunch of redstone and quartz glass now. Right? I can get 3 more of these. And crafting units. After those 3 are done crafting, of course. You guys are cool? You guys are cool. Did I get those acceleration cards? I did. Right? So now, you guys are sped up already, but you guys could be faster, and you guys could be faster. Now everybody's accelerated. Soon, I will bump these up to the next tier of inscribers so they can be even faster. And that'll be awesome, right? Yeah. Everything seems to be working correctly here, so I'm happy thus far. Do need some kind of run speedy type buff. Maybe Draconic can be a role play there, but that seems like more endgamey. I'll see what... like, Britannia's not in the pack, so I don't have the sash. So I need something. Looking forward to being able to play with just dire things in a series like this. I'm just saying. Just saying that's going to be fun. Alright, so now that I've got these 16s, I can get crafting units times 3. Now if I want a coprocessor... Is that just a crafting unit and an engineering? So why don't I get 3 more of those? Gonna need some iron. Right, we get some of that cooking. Oh yeah, we're out of power. Time to go to miner 49. How'd you make out? Not too shabby. Look at that. Turn you off, right? Because now your power is getting choky. But look at all this. Look at this. That was cool. Look at this big bulk of stuff that we've got to, like, clear out this backlog. And we run into a uranium vein, it's a good time, because uraniums are very EMC. right? Look at all that. Your Ananite also has some EMC. Not a bad amount there. You know, magma blocks are not terrible, honestly. They're not a bad EMC source. 128 is not bad at all. Because that stack of magma blocks is like a diamond, right? Isn't that what a diamond is? Or is that 2 diamonds? I think it's 1 diamond. Yeah, doesn't matter. Let's go. I want those. Let's go. Bunch of fluorite's nice. Look at that. 23 more dark matter, which adds up to 3.2 million more EMC. Like, this was a good plan. This was a good plan for early game EMC, right? How great is that? I love it. All right, so you can come in here. You've got those. Give me 3 more. Right, and now I can combine these and get my how's that? Is that cool? Yep. Now, when you're all done, by the way, I can yank you out and make 1 more 16. Right? So all I have to do is, I think I shift click it, right? And then I punch that in there. I ask for another 16. Right? And then I think I can do... Coprocessors require engineering. So give me like 4 of those, and we'll start down that path. So that's not terrible. Could be faster. Will be faster soonish. It's, you know, we can definitely speed this up when we get to the better inscribers. Which I might do at some point, right? Can I have 1 more crafting unit? Thank you. And these 4, and that should be crafting units. That's awesome, right? And you already made that. Cool. All right, now you're going to go there. I'm just going to leave the stone on top because it's ugly. And because it's ugly, it will be my reminder to do more coprocessors. But now we've got 4 crafts at a time, which is cool, right? Now I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down there, right? If I want a total of the good inscribers, I'm going to need 6 times 4, which is 24. So I need 18 more of these, right? And we're also going to need storage buses and interfaces, right? This interface. Okay, so let's make sure you know how to make storage buses and interfaces. Okay. And then we should also know how to make inscribers. So we're going to need a bunch of pistons. Okay, so you guys can go in there. And we're going to want 18 more inscribers, which should not be hard, except we're out of copper. Which we can easily remedy. Boom. Loving this furnace, right? How good is this? Super good is the answer that you're looking for. So we're going to want 18 more of these. Are we out of power? We might be out of power. He might be prioritizing the netherite furnace over the thing, which we can solve in a minute. Right? As soon as this guy fills up, we should be cool. We're going to move this netherite furnace, right? And it'll be okay. Right? But now you should be getting power again. Yeah, I think we're good. Cool. So now we're going to want 4 times 6, so 24 and 6 interfaces. Right? That requires the other kind of ME interface. Hold on. ME interface there. And because you're craftable, we are cool. And 24. Nice. And that should be all she wrote. So then I'm going to let you finish crafting. right? And I think it's probably wrapping up point. So for now, Dial20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time. I will replace the inscribers, right? We're definitely having a little bit of a power problem, but like once this thing fills up his buffer, I think we should be cool. I think. You're probably not using that much power, are you? You might be using. Oh, yeah, you are kind of using a lot of power. Probably because of all the crafting I'm doing and like the speed upgrades and all that. So it could absolutely, So if we don't have anything going, we're sitting around like 120, and we're even dropping further, right? We're sitting around like 100. So yeah, I think it was just the accelerated crafting. We're definitely gonna have to solve power. Like that's gonna be a problem that we're gonna solve in a bit. But let's wrap up here and we'll deal with it next episode, right? So next episode, what I'll do is I'll get some power automation happening, and then maybe we'll like upgrade to a higher tier generators and a couple other things. But for now, like I said, wrapping up point. So Dial20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.